Oh, look, here it is again. Yay. Happy Monday morning and welcome back to another Noosh vlog here. I'm down in the studio and I've got an interesting start to the week that I'm going to be working on here. But first, I want to show you what I completed last week. There's all these framed little pieces. Little penguin, the whale, a curious owl, and this mountain range landscape piece. So all those, I did those last week, didn't get a chance to show them in their frames. So I wanted to do that first thing this week. Today, like I mentioned at the end of last week's video, I have a lot of t-shirts to print. I probably have about, about 150 t-shirts. We'll find out. I've got 4 buckets filled with shirts. I need to start printing those and then figure out how I'm going to hang all those up. I had a video go viral, which is always great, but then I probably have 2 days of printing with all these shirts, at least 2 days of printing. We'll see if I can get them all done. But I'm going to start working on those today, see what that happens. I'm not going to film each shirt. I'm just going to film the interesting ones, maybe the ones I don't get to print very often. And yeah, so I'm going to work on some printing today. I don't know, like I said last week, I said I was going to work on something bigger and more complex this week. We'll see how long these shirts take me. It might be another week of working on a smaller scope project, but we'll see. I got to get those shirts printed. They're all, oh, you can't see them. They're right there. Let me show you. I've got 4 buckets like this, just filled to the top with shirts. So the first one is back there. So let's get printing. All right, so it's Tuesday night now. I have printed all of the shirts that I showed you on Monday. Those are all done. Turned out to be quite a bit more than I was expecting, and the orders kept coming in. So I have another bucket or so of shirts to print. Hi Marty. Do you want to come sit with me? No? Okay. So I have a couple more shirts that I need to print. I don't really have space for them. They're all hanging up in the studio. Look at them all hanging. Wow. Kind of ran out of space. I didn't document this because I was trying to get everything upright, but I have wires that I have hanging from my roof. They're like for hanging curtains. So I guess they're not meant to hold that much weight, but I had about 80 t-shirts on one of the wires, which isn't that much weight. It's about 25 pounds, but I guess I've had it up for the past couple of years now too. And that wire failed, and it fell with all the shirts going to the ground. So I had to adjust and put that wire back up and not put so many shirts on it. And then so I've kind of run out of space of places to hang shirts for the moment. I could probably get a couple more up. I've also run out of hangers. So I'm in a spot. I need to take a break. Let these shirts dry, which they shouldn't take too much longer. There's a couple that I think I can pack up maybe tomorrow. But I do have some shirts that I need to fold. So I will be folding some t-shirts tonight and getting a couple more orders ready. Are you coming up to sit with me? Are you going to not let me work tonight? Come on. Come on. Come on. Watch, let's see how she do it. She likes to headbutt my hand. Got to get on camera though. Come here. Headbutt my hand. Why are you looking at me? Do you want me to pick you up? Come here. There she is. Look. Right on camera. Are you coming up here? Oh goodness. So this whole camera is gonna record me and Marty sitting all day long. Yeah, she's gonna sit on me for a minute. What was I talking about? Yeah, I got t-shirts I need to fold tonight. That's if Marty lets me. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. Oh, Marty. Or not. Maybe tonight I'm just chilling with Marty. You don't want me to fold any t-shirts? Alright, I won't fold any t-shirts. Can I please fold t-shirts? Future Chris here. How many people out there have this happen to them? I really did need to fold shirts, and eventually I got around to it, but much, much later than I would have liked. I always work from home, from the basement, and Marty follows me around just waiting for me to sit down and relax so she can join me. She's never too far away from me. Even if I'm using power tools, she'll sit on the shelf watching sometimes. But when she gets some lap time, I don't have the heart to tell her no. I just let her relax, and the truth is, I probably need some relaxing time too. So I just let her sit. All right, Marty, I really do have to go fold some shirts. So time to get up. Let's go. Get up. Come on. Get up. Bye, Marty. Now I can go fold some t-shirts. All right, it's Thursday now, and I decided that since this week has been a lot of t-shirts and a lot of just getting caught up on stuff I need to take care of, why not get caught up on everything I need to take care of? So yesterday, Wednesday, I did a lot of paperwork for like finance stuff yesterday. So that was boring, didn't vlog any of that. But that's all done, and now I am free. My mind is free to work on whatever I want to coming up. So, but, you know, I've only got one day, today, Thursday, to do something cool this week. Tomorrow I'm going to be packing up t-shirts and printing the rest of the t-shirts. So, one day to make something this week. So it's going to be a Noosh one-day project. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? So what I've got here is I've got the random wheel generator one more time. And I got a few questions that I want to ask it. The first question is, let's talk about format. I'm going to make another framed piece. But let's talk about format. Is it going to be rectangular, square, a long vertical one, or a long horizontal one? Let's find out. Spin. Here it goes. Square. Dun, 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 dun. The next thing is I want to choose is what is the carving going to be? Is it going to be part of my nature series, part of my space series, an animal eating food, an animal with a plant, an animal doing something, or not an animal? Let's find out what it's going to be. And spin. Animal with a plant. All right, so it's time for me to start sketching my one-day project of an animal with a plant in a square format. Actually, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go make that frame. So let's go make the frame. All right, I've got the frame all clamped up and drying. I need to figure out what size piece of wood's going to fit in here so I can start sketching out my idea. There it is. All right, so let's measure this frame up. A little less than 6. Little less than 6 on each side. Square, that makes sense. All right, gotta cut the piece of wood now. And there we go, the piece of wood fits, no gaps, perfectly cut. Just put it right in there. And that one's done. Okay, got the piece of wood. Animal with a plant, square format, piece. You can see all my shirts drying in the back. So many shirts. But what I need to do with this now is I need to sketch something out onto it. I've got an idea. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'm just going to start sketching. If something doesn't work out, I'll erase it, start over. You know the drill. So I'm going to start sketching. I'm just going to start drawing. All right, I'm not sure that I nailed this one, but I do have the sketch finished. It took a minute to get here. I thought of a little anglerfish nurturing a plant at the bottom of the ocean with the light. That was my idea. We'll see. This one, it is going to have a lot of black area in it because it's the deep water, so it's kind of a little hard to visualize right now. Maybe it's going to look good, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I'm gonna start carving it here in a little bit. I'm gonna put some spray paint on the surface, let that dry, and then I'm gonna start carving. So here we go. Let's get going. And I'm finished carving this little piece out. At the end, I decided to put a couple more elements to activate some of the negative space. Like down in here, I put a little crab, and then I put some little bioluminescent specks to kind of hint at more activity down at the bottom of the ocean here. But the little anglerfish that is nurturing his little flower is finished carving. Now I gotta go paint it and start getting the frame ready to hold this piece. I gotta go stain that frame up. This is something that'll happen from time to time, as I painted one of the areas of the wrong color, and I knew I was probably going to do this, the little leaf that's on the side of the flower there. I painted the wrong color, so I'm just going to give it a little like that, and then I'm going to hit it with the brayer. Good as new. And that's it for the Noosh one-day project. Look at that. I was able to finish. It's about 5 o'clock now. Maybe it's about 4 o'clock. I can't remember. But that is done. I'll give both of these time to dry, and then I'll put it in its final resting place here in this frame. But for now, disassemble it and just let it dry. All right. It is Friday. And I've got some t-shirts to print once again. I've got another bucket to go through and a couple more things to do today. And they're all boring. So I'm going to print some shirts. And then I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I'm probably going to say goodbye to you guys before then because, you know, the shirts, it'll take me a couple hours, but it'll only take you like 20 seconds to watch it. I also, last night I spent some time going through all of the t-shirt orders that I got earlier in the week and printed earlier in the week and put them into bags and getting those ready to label to put in the mail later. Look, they're all in the background there, but here's a closer look. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I put all the ones that were dry. There's a couple that I printed later in the week that are hanging above my head here that I still have to package up and get ready to ship out. But before I do that, that's all going to happen on Monday. Everything that's hanging up still and all the ones I'm doing today are probably going to go in the mail on Monday. So, with that said, once again, thanks for hanging out with me this week. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know it wasn't a very involved week because I just printed so many t-shirts. But I did do that one project yesterday, the Noosh in a Day project. Oh, look, here it is again. Yay. Well, anglerfish with a rearing its flower that it grew itself with its little light on its head. Paige thought that it had found a flower, but I told her that very much so, this anglerfish has cultivated that flower for itself. So, thanks for hanging out with me this week. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next week. Thanks. Bye.